Hey everybody, and welcome back to Great is Good Tarot. Hope you're doing well and trying to keep out of mischief. This is a current events reading, yes. Current events reading for Liz Truss. This was suggested by Cathy, Dreamer, Kim, Val, and 19 upvotes is the last time I counted. So, reasonably popular. That's very interesting indeed. If you are new here, this is one of 4 types of reading that we do on this channel. Current events and prediction readings are designed so that we can look at what's going on in the world and then release it. Don't get burdened by it. We kind of like send back to sender kind of energy, right? So that we can focus on our personal growth, personal development, which is timeless collective readings. So when you see them in your recommended, that is when they're ripe and ready for you. There'll be a message in there for you. And the general vibe readings are an exclusive for the Village Elite members of the YouTube channel, which is a link in the description, first link in the description down below. And is a kind of a deep dive into the world of whatever it is going on. It is brilliant. I love doing them. So yes, if that sounds like something you'd be interested in enjoying, then please subscribe, dingling that bell, like the video, and comment down below your thoughts about this. It's always welcome. So yes, let's get into it, shall we? Let's get into it. So Liz Truss. Oh, that was a which sometimes like normally means that there is kind of miffed off, bit of bad blood kind of energy, you know. So let's have a look. 6 of Buttons, 6 of Pentacles. Very much exchanging of data I'm getting here. This is reminding me of her standing up for herself and going, you know, that budget that I did in my kind of thing? Yeah, like half of the reaction, 2/3 of it was actually done by the Bank of England. They screwed me over slightly, and sharing that data, which is, you know, Google it. It did happen. In fact, and I have mentioned this in the comments, but just to highlight it, the Rachel Reeves Labour budget has actually had a worse impact than the Liz Truss budget, including the UK bonds and gilts and stuff like that. Liz Truss went up to 4.3. The bigger the number, the worse it is. And Rachel Reeves has peaked at, I think it was 4.9, which is, and I think it's gone back down to like 4.5, which is not only worse than Liz Truss, but also that's without the Bank of England doing a whoopsie, I believe was the technical term, a whoops-a-daisy. So this is, where's that fly come from? So that's what we got here, the exchange of data. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, beautiful. 6 of, she's victory. She's like redeeming herself here. Taking the leap of faith, new beginnings. The Fool card. Wow. So victory, success, sharing the wealth, sharing the data, new beginnings. She's kind of released herself from the madness. She's proving herself, as it were. She's gaining her name back. Beautiful. Beautiful start to this. High Priestess, following her intuition. She ain't done yet. The Devil card. I think the Devil card, it feels like it's previous energy, kind of coming out of this anxiety. What I'm getting here is the traditional sense of the devil. I'm not good enough. I can't do this. I can't do that. Nag thoughts. Kind of negative ego stuff. Yeah. But she's coming out of it. This feels like in the past. She was very much in a funk. Let's put it that way. and she's clawing herself back. She's sorting herself out. She's picking herself back up. And look at the foundation here. That's amazing. Empress, because she's got stuff to share. She's got the Empress is surrounded by the fruits of her labor, her harvest for the new boys and girls. So what does that really mean? That's her skill set, her mindset, her understanding, her knowledge base, her connections, her friends, her family, her house, her home, her driving license, the car, all that kind of stuff. Everything she's accumulated is now built her up to this. And even though we've got the devil here, it's very much showing that she's overcome this. She's still having flashbacks, I would say, and having a moments here and there. But overall, she's finally able to kind of like go, no, lads, I didn't do that. That weren't me. It's come out now. There was a report about it. It's on the, the Bank of England have finally admitted it, ... that kind of stuff. Hierophant. Ooh. The Hierophant is either organized religions or organizations. Okay. Hierophant I'm getting here is, it's almost like trying to find her new, kind of her home, kind of politically. It feels as if she was burnt by the Conservatives. This is what it's feeling like. And so she's now trying to hitch her beliefs onto somewhere else. So even though she's gone through these challenges, she's she's dusting herself off. She's getting rid of the labels that people stuck to her and all that kind of stuff. The Hierophant here very much is coming across as, where do I now exist? Where do I now belong? What is like the big questions? And flirting with ideas. Page of Swords at the end here. New ideas, new concepts, kind of scratching around, seeing what's around, seeing what's about, that kind of stuff. Feels like she's kind of enjoying her independence over here a little bit. And she's kind of been proved right. So it's like, where's my apology? Yeah, it's that kind of energy. It's like, where, you threw me under the bus. Where's me apology? It weren't me. Overarching energy, intuition again, with the High Priestess here. Underlying, wish coming true. 9 of Cups. Oh, nice. Kind of manifesting stuff. She ain't finished. There's definitely something coming here that is very much like, yeah, there is something big happening here. Very big. There's like something. Well, this is why we only do the base reading and then we work on top of that. So for the new boys and girls, this is what kind of is the foundational. What's the energies around her, that kind of stuff. Now we'll get the prediction deck out to get some more insight, understanding, and then we finish off with tarot again, kind of like where she's going from here, like that kind of energy. All right. So then, here we go. Liz Truss, please. Liz Truss, for the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you. Always be appreciative. Right. Sinking ship. That normally comes out with Labour. That definitely normally comes out with Labour. So, military action, that's normally like you and me, boys and girls, kind of scum class, right? Compared to the elites, it's just us lot. This is Shadow Ruler. That's the alphabet spaghetti, WEF, EU, UN, all that kind of stuff. Tornado or winds. Tornado winds is for like the fresh air, the kind of the cleansing of the space, the kind of the old stagnant air comes in. So I feel like she's biding her time for when Labour falls, kind of the rebellious kind of people standing up and fighting for their rights and stuff, freedom of speech, that kind of thing. More is exposed by kind of WEF, UN, blah, blah, blah. And the winds have changed. Almost like that's like the Mary Poppins card. It's like when the winds have changed, I'll go kind of thing. It's that kind of energy. Taken out, uprooted, exactly. Public life, burnout. This is, once again, this is kind of holding people accountable, holding people to the same standards that she was. I think that's the main thing here. That she's, quite rightly, to some extent, let's be honest, be fair, she's still a bit bitter about. She's a bit kind of about it. That she was just so quickly, so viciously thrown under the bus without the context. And it's like, now the context is there and she's just, it's like biding her time. Explosive situation. This is the downfall of Labour and Starmer and everything else that I keep bashing on about. Yes, I know I'm a little bit out on the timing, but you got to say, before Christmas, like, I he's out quicker than you thought it was. He's coming. It's coming. And this is the explosion here. I think this feels as if not just Starmer, but there's some stuff to come out about the Conservatives as well. And this is the enlightenment of the population. Yeah, the enlightenment of people realizing what's been going on back and forth. There is no, for example, there is no such thing as left and right. Okay? Far left, far right, blah, blah, blah. There is no such thing. It's either you're progressive, which is Labour and Conservatives, always pushing, always more and more and more, or you're not. And if you're progressive, you're heading towards Agenda 2030 and all that tosh, right? So that's basically it, being pushed down the scale towards total kind of lock-in and lockdown and stuff. And this is the enlightenment that's coming. The moon, unclear. Okay. Prepared. That's what she's doing. She's getting prepared for this. Trains or transport? I genuinely think that she might be going to reform. There's something to control puppet. That's Labour and all that. What we were talking about here. Doesn't matter if it's left or right. It's either progressive or not. And as I keep bashing on about, Pluto being in Aquarius is once in a couple of generational opportunity. Last time that happened was about 250 years ago with the independence of America, Bill of Rights, Constitution, so on and so forth. That window of opportunity of something special. Yeah, it's back, right? We've got 20 years of this, and all the madness that's going on right now is the shift in energy, the transition. It's pulling it back, yeah, back to freedoms and small government, small businesses, small instead of big corporations and all that. It's like everything's crumbling, so that it can go back to the basics and smaller and basic and easier and less intrusive and that kind of stuff. So this is the controlled puppet. Makes sense. Underlying energy is commercial airline. This feels as if just commercial kind of entities, businesses in some way, shape or form. I feel like there's some sort of exposure coming. Like their involvement. It feels like big corporate kind of, why are they getting involved in this, that and the other? That's what that's feeling like. I think this is part of the explosive situation, kind of highlighting like the true extent of and I'm just using this as an example. I'm pulling this out my Flappy Bot. It's totally kind of, yeah. Like, for example, the Cambridge Analytica thing with Facebook back in the day. It feels something like that. This kind of true, the illusion is completely kind of broken. People truly understand what's going on. Yeah? Exposing the control over Westminster and stuff like that and breaking that. Okay? That's what we're getting there. Anyway, let's get some more tarot, because this is so she's literally biding her time. She's clearing her name at the moment, biding her time. But this transportation, this kind of, there's something. It's something involving deportation. I think this is when Trumpy Trump starts it, so that she can just point across the Atlantic and go, "See, that's how you do it. Remember how you do that? Do you remember that now happening?" Yeah. I tell you what, a lot of Westminster people have made a very strong-willed enemy in Liz Truss. That's the energy that I'm getting. She's not bitter. She's not, well, she's a little miffed. But it's like she's just disappointed. She's very disappointed. And so she's just going to share her disappointment about people, to people. You know, it's that kind of energy. So where's this going? Here we go. Queen of Pentacles. That's her. Kind of being proactive. The Queen of Pentacles is looking outwardly to share the goods, share the wealth, share the information, share the stuff. Okay. 9 of Cups again. Wish fulfillment. Yeah, wish coming true, manifesting stuff, making inroads in what she's trying to achieve. Hierophant again. Wow. So definitely kind of finding her home, as it were, her beliefs in the right place. This is what I'm on about. I think this is reform. I think she's gonna. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords here is very much the energy of knee-jerk reactor, cutting crap out. Can be a bit cold-hearted, but overall it's just like, don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. Kind of honest, blatant, unbiased truth. This is it. This is how it went down. This is what's going on. This is what I'm on about. Very dangerous. So they haven't accounted for this. Honesty. Yeah, because most times the leaders scurry away, disappear, make millions on doing talks and stuff, and do a few books and all that kind of stuff. She ain't like that. She ain't, she's going to sort this out. Star card, divinely guided. Star, yeah, she's heading in the right direction. Putting the action in with the magician, manifesting, yeah? Very much resourceful, like picking up the phone, talking to people, getting on media again, spreading it around, kind of like, there you go, talking to people, making communication, making community connections again. Okay. Emperor. That's what I was thinking. But he doesn't feel like he's normal. The Emperor is slimy, Starmer, stuttering Starmer. And notice how the 6 of Swords here, she's helping to be like the life raft, in her independent state. Kind of like, follow us, come on, come over here. You can do this. You can make it happen. Yeah? Get away from the bad man. Yeah? Here we go, into calmer shores. Okay? Because of this deception. This thieving deception. This deception, like I said, once she's unburdened herself from the spin of the media, and unfortunately, then they never do a redaction, do they? They never actually do as much rah for a redaction as for rah of, oh, you never guess what, breaking news, whoosh whoosh kind of thing. Overarching energy, judgment, speaking truth. You've got to do the trumpet every time. Every time. It's only one of my pleasures in life is and hawk lady. It's that's all I live for. All right, stop judging. But yeah, judgment, beautiful. Speaking of truth, speaking out the BS, speaking out this deception, the shenanigans, underlying energy. Oh, the burden. She's dropping the burden. She's almost home. She's almost, the house is just there. She can drop the burden and just be like, peace. And the fact that we were talking about this as home, it feels as if once this is all gone, then she can like really get her feet under and go with it. I don't think she's, I think reform. I think it's, or she's so close to them that you can't tell the difference. It's one of them two. It's like, I think she's heading that direction because her part, like the fact that her party threw her under the bus so much, you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. She's like I said, she's just disappointed. All right? She's just disappointed. Let's have some truth, knowledge, and wisdom for this spread, please. Truth, knowledge, wisdom for this spread, please. And just a reminder is that we can do private personal readings for you, my sweet. Yes, you. If you can just go, there's a link down below in the description. That's the only place that you can order personal readings from me. I don't do anything in the comments or anything like that. Any soliciting in that respect. So if you just go and click the link in the description and just follow the steps. Step 1, step 2, and step 3. It's nice and simple. You only need to do step 1 and step 2 the first time so that you can get a username and password to log back into the website later on once your reading's done so that you can actually access it, the video recording of it. So there we go. There we go. Subtle. It was very subtle. So let me just cut these. And sweet dreams, satisfaction, chilled out, relaxed. So I can, you know, I am unburdened, as Cackling Harris would say. I have unburdened myself from the past. She is satisfied that she's having her truth being said, and like people are finally listening to it and stuff like that. Managing the situation. Like I said, this coupling, this Three of Cups here. Let me pick that up. This Three of Cups here does feel like building bridges, making things happen, and then the plotting, the planning, the organising to make things happen. Okay. Then we've got the knowledge, the advice, the knowledge, how to move forward from this, how to move from the stormy waters in the calmer shores. She'll be listened to. She'll actually, like, she's worked her way up to the point where people can trust her again. And, well, they always could have, but you know how the media have to scapegoat everybody. And it's fated. It's fated. You could call it a coincidence, a coinkydink, or you can, destined with the star card, whatever you want to call it. But it is full circle. She is definitely kind of finding herself again and that kind of thing. Like I said, I feel as if this is the beginning of on certain, like for Liz Truss, I think this is definitely a candidate for this collaboration that I keep bashing on about. She now, and she's been on the other side of it now, yeah? So she understands that it's not just your colour of the rosette, it's bigger than that. And other people need to start waking up that it's not the rosette that matters, the colour of it. It's, are you with the people or against them? And that's what's come to realise here. Overarching energy, the disturbance. This keeps coming up recently of the craziness that's been happening. The kind of tomfoolery of the Labour Party. That this is kind of, see, I told you so. She's not going to say that, but she's like, see, they're worse than me, even though I didn't get, like, most of it was the Bank of England screwing over, and they're still mucking around. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. She needs to say that more, I think, personally. Everything's going to be okay. Underlying energy. Everything's going to be fine. Awesome. Awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. This is very, very nice. I like this one. I like this. If you liked it too, then please thummy the like button. That's always helpful and genuinely helps out the channel. If you have any thoughts about anything of the reading, please put them in the comments down below. And of course, that's where you can make suggestions for future readings and kind of like upvote other people's comment suggestions and that kind of stuff. I know what I'm talking about. Shh. I know words. Shh. And if you really enjoyed this, then please subscribe and dingling that bell so you get notified the next time we post some stuff. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.